After my surgery, for about 2 months, I was on top of the world. I was feeling fantastic. And then at some 2 month mark, right around there, the crash happened. And it was like I hit a brick wall. Now, not everybody has crashed. Not everybody experiences the crash the same way. Some people have their crash immediately after the surgery. But for me, it hit me 2 months after the surgery. And I went from being on top of the world, excited, energetic, full of energy, to all I wanted to do was sleep all day. Drowsy and tired and bad attitude, and it was terrible. It was horrible. I had, there were times in my workday I just put my head on my desk. I was so tired. At the end of a workday, all I wanted to do was just lay on the couch or crawl into bed and go to sleep. And I would sleep and sleep and sleep, and I could never get caught up on sleep. I never felt rested. And if I didn't get 8 hours of sleep in a night, I had brain fog the next day and struggled. Now, if you've had a thyroidectomy, you might be having similar symptoms. I'm on a lot of different forums. I read a lot of what people post, and this seems to be a common complaint in those forums, is that people are just exhausted. So I'm sure that when you watch my videos and I'm suggesting that you get some exercise, you're thinking, how am I going to exercise? I'm so tired. I am so exhausted. I just want to crawl into bed and go to sleep. And you want me to exercise? Yeah, that's what it's going to take. That's what's going to happen. But let me tell you, when you exercise, let's say you just go for a walk. You go outside, you go for a walk. There's kind of a rule I live by, and it's, if you want energy, you have to use energy. And I'll get to the walk in just a minute here. If you want energy, you have to use energy. So the more energy you use, the more energy you end up having. Now that doesn't sound right. It sounds like, if I'm going to go for a walk, I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be even more tired. But no, that's not actually what happens. Because once you get walking, you start breathing in that oxygen. That oxygen starts coming in. Your mind gets flooded with oxygen. Your muscles get flooded with oxygen. And you get moving, and you will suddenly start waking up and start having levels of energy come in. I mean, compare it to, what if you did go to that urge and you went and you laid down, you put your head on your pillow? What's going to happen? Are you going to get energy doing that? No, you're just going to get sleepy. You're going to get even more sleepy. You'll probably fall right to sleep. So when you're tired, what's the best thing to do? Well, if you're suffering, post-crash, the best thing may be not to lay down on that couch. The best thing may be to force yourself to go for a walk. Get that heart pumping. Get that oxygen flowing get through your system. Get woke up. Give you more energy. So that's really what you have to do. I know you're tired. There's days I am exhausted. There's days I can't even get out of bed. I'm so tired. You got to force it. You got to push. You got to make it happen. This is what it's going to take. And if you do it, you're going to feel better. If you roll over, go back to sleep. If you go lay down after work, you're not going to feel better. Make yourself do some exercise.